let's talk about a simple, small thing you can actually do to help feel that satisfaction. I want you to grab your wallet. We're going to just declutter your wallet. It takes just a couple minutes. You're going to empty your wallet. You're going to not take everything out of it. You're going to knock out all the crumbs and the nooks and crannies. And then as you put things away, you're going to do it in a particular order because there are the essentials that we should have in our wallets and everything else is extra. So this is another little trick you can play with yourself as you look at all your things and declutter. You can put the money back. And as you put the money back, I want you to face and straighten your bills and fold them either all together or by denomination into the right section of your wallet. And then I want you to put your IDs in there. Any IDs you need for day-to-day living, like your actual driver's license or official ID. You may need a couple other IDs if you're a student or have work passes, that kind of thing, but just the ones you need all the time. And then I want you to put your debit card and primary credit card, just one of the credit cards. The others are extra, and we're going to talk about that in a second. But put back your primary debit card and credit card. Designate one of the spots to put receipts as you receive receipts throughout your day. You don't have to put back the ones that were already in there. You're going to put those away elsewhere. And then you want to put your in case of emergency details in there somewhere. You know, that little note in your wallet that says contact this person in case of emergency. And you want to tuck in your health insurance details. Everything else belongs in a different place. And I know you're going to tell me, but this is where I keep all of my credit cards. And I will say that is how you overspend. Having a separate place for your other cards means you have to think through purchases in a slightly different way. It means you have a different spot. I keep mine in the drawer of my desk. And then when I plan to go to a specific store that I have a credit card for, I grab that card for that particular purpose. So membership cards, the same thing. If you go to the gym 6 times a week, of course it makes sense to keep it in your wallet. But if not, you don't need to keep all your membership cards in your wallet. We want to travel lighter, so we'll be faster. Take out the gift cards until you're going to that store to shop. I actually keep my gift cards in the glove box of my car because that way when I'm at the store, I can go, oh, I have a gift card. I can use it today, not carry it around all the times in between. So I also, at the end of every day, you're going to practice clearing out your wallet. And it's not hard because you just decluttered most of it. Now you get to pull out the receipts every day and put your receipts where you keep receipts. Most of them go in the trash, people. Occasionally they need to be reconciled or thrown in a tax file, but that's a topic for a different day. So just know you're keeping it light. You are going to be developing a habit of pulling any receipts out of your wallet every day. And you've now created space for money to come in and for flow to happen and to be more considerate of the purchases you make in the first place.